I get this question a lot of times, especially if we are investing, when we are, looking at early stage startups and we want to fund them. What is that one thing that is most important for a successful startup, right? What is that one thing that you look at when you are investing in startup? That one thing that we are looking at is, what problem are you going after? If as an entrepreneur you are not solving a real world problem or the most painful problem, then the chances and probability of you being massively successful is very bleak. um, don't try to, so there are two ways, right? One, you identify the most painful problem in any industry or any sector and go after it and solve it in such a way that people would love to pay premium to buy your product. Or second is the, what I call it as genius route. What Steve Jobs did, what Elon Musk did, create a greenfield solution that even customers don't know would exist. Like customers, we all as customers never knew that there can be a phone without buttons on it, right? I mean, we didn't even think there can be something like that that'll exist. So what did Steve Jobs do? He just came in, invented iPhone, and washed the whole market. I mean, the telecommunication industry has never been seen before iPhone and after iPhone era, right? We all were used to, the maximum we saw was probably BlackBerry, that had that had a keyboard and then a fairly big screen. Came, we were all blown away. I know something like this can exist. So that's the second path. Now, a genius. Second route is something that will need a genius to come and think, visualize and build. But first path is a little more easier. So that's why I want to talk about the first path, because neither am I Steve Jobs nor Elon Musk, nor we have built something out of the world. But I will tell you how we built on what we built. So first is very clearly define what problem you are solving, what you are going after, and how will it make your end customer's life easy. Second, you prioritize on your resources and quickly develop an MVP. MVP is like the minimum viable product. I'm sure you guys know it. So how soon can I create a product and release it in the market so that customer gets hands on, they use it and they say, wow, this is the product I need. The moment you are able to create that wow experience, the moment you are able to create that MVP product, I think you have kind of solved the big challenge, and you are on the way to becoming, to the way to the greatness, where you can then replicate it, scale it, and then grow it. The last and most important piece, which most of the people forget to advise, is see how quickly can you monetize and how quickly can you make profits. Only those startups in the world will survive that start making profits quickly and that start showing ROI to their investors. Let's say I am an investor in one of your startup and you expect me to write $1 million check for you. I'll be more than happy to write. But what is the first thing I look at? I will say, A, when will I get my $1 million back? B, when will I make my 1 million into 10 million? If you have the ability to do that, only then I would want to talk to you. Otherwise, as an investor, I'm not even keen on, talking to you or looking at you. So the first goal in the bootstrap phase for you should be, how quickly can I get to a profitable stage? How quickly can I break even, and how quickly can I get to a profitable stage? The moment you're making profits, you are going to reverse the problem. You will then have investors chasing you saying, hey Sandeep, I want to invest money in your startup. Can you tell me what is the, how much are you looking for? And this is not some gyan that I'm talking out of some book, right? This is something that we have practically experienced. When we started the journey at Zeebu, till we came up with our MVP, it was the other way around. We used to go to investors, do the pitch, tell them this is what we are building, this is what we are doing. Why don't you invest in us? Now it is the other way around. We keep getting a lot of inbound inquiries saying, hey, we are so and so fund. We want to put like $100 million. Are you guys looking at raising money? If you are, then at what round and what valuation? So the ideal goal is to get to that stage where investors knock your door and say, hi, I want to put money in your company.